Hiya, this is a game from FIDE World Cup, Chess World Cup 2019 in Russia. Game 2 in round 2 between Firouzja, Iranian prodigy, and Dubov from Russia. You can see Firouzja's picture on the screen. He's quite young and seems to be thinking about next move. So this was a good game. Firouzja won this game, as you can see. But let's start. Firouzja started from e4, playing e4. Dubov goes for c5. Firouzja brings his knight to f3. Dubov knight to c6. Okay, so Firouzja plays now bishop to b5, attacking the knight, trying to damage Dubov's pawn structure. But Dubov plays g6. Firouzja castles. Dubov brings this his bishop to square g7, probably having some conversation with this square. Firouzja defending this square. So knight comes to life f6 by Dubov. Firouzja put the rook on e1 to pin the knight, and castle from Dubov. And this move is quite unusual because, you know, on the amateur level, people don't usually play this move. Because, you know, in general it looks like it's just kind of make king vulnerable, but, you know, on a grandmaster level it's you know, it's probably playable. Okay, so Dubov puts his queen on b6, attacking the bishop. Smart move from Firouzja, a4, defending the bishop. Okay, so now Dubov attacking the bishop. Bishop has to move or take the knight. So bishop takes the knight. Exchange for so the pawn structure is damaged. I wonder if he's gonna affect his game, Dubov's game. Knight to d5 by Dubov. Oh wow, Firouzja pushes his pawn to a1 and makes queen run away. d3 by pushing the pawn. Another push pawn by Firouzja. Dubov pushes his pawn d6. Now queen comes to life, attacking this pawn. Dubov takes, exchange the pawns, exchange the bishop and knight. And now queen comes to d6, attacking the rook and defending this pawn, Dubov's queen. So knight is back on f1, on e1. Rook comes to life, attacking this pawn. But now this knight to probably having some conversation this area. Good move. Rook is back. Rook to e8 by Dubov. Knight is coming, as I was expecting, attacking the queen. Queen is moving away. Now is bishop coming to life, attacking this, but Dubov goes for exchange bishop for the knight, and now this knight is very powerful. Makes some attack on this pawn, but Dubov tries to scare the knight off. But oh wow, Firouzja goes for a queen exchange and winning the pawn, but Dubov doesn't take the queen. Firouzja does. No mercy. They exchange the queens. Firouzja places knight back to g4. They exchange the rooks. Now this rook, Dubov's rook, attacking the b2 pawn. But Dubov missed this check from Firouzja. So he wins the pawn. Firouzja attacking the bishop. Bishop is back. Now rook is back to defend the king. This knight is very powerful, like winning another pawn. Pushes this pawn as well. Another push pawn. They played this move for a couple of times, so probably Firouzja doesn't want to go for a draw. Wow, he's sacking his knight now, Firouzja. Wow, can you believe that? At that stage, sacking the knight is crazy. Look at the time; they got like 30 seconds left. Firouzja, I think there's time increment, but no way, he's just sacking another pawn. Now he's just you know, trying to make this the queen. This is like a pawn power, you know. Firouzja was pushing the pawns all the game. So checking by Dubov. Okay, so Dubov decides to Firouzja decides to make the pawn a queen and exchange for the rook. So now it's kind of equal, because you know, oh wow, they winning the pawns. Now it's really equal. Firouzja is trying to push this pawn and takes last pawn by Dubov. Check, and at that point Dubov resigned. Probably he realized that if king comes to this and this, then bishop takes and rook takes, and there's no way king can run away. So Firouzja, a lot of sacrifices, pushing the pawns, you know, pawn power. I would call this game a pawn power, you know, because he was pushing this pawn like crazy, man. Look at these pawns, man. Look at this. Boom. Boom. This pawn's going there. And this is going as well. Another push pawn. This is a pawn power, man. Okay, so yeah. It was a good game. Firouzja, Iranian prodigy, won this game. Second game in round 2. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon. Bye.